Hey guys, what's up? Synx here again, and welcome to another Java tutorial. And like I said last time in the update, I'm going to be showing you the answer to the first little assignment that I gave you guys before. And the assignment, if you didn't see it, was to make a program that got the user input as a divisor and then printed out all of the numbers between 0 and 100 that were a multiple of that divisor. And this is the way I did it. You could have done it completely different. That's perfectly fine. There are multiple ways of doing it, but let's get through this fast so we can get on to the actual tutorial. The way I did it is I imported the java.util.scanner package to be able to get the user input, and then I defined the new scanner object as sc. I made a divisor integer variable and a limit of 100, like I said. And then I just ask the user what their divisor is. What they type in is what the scanner is going to get the value of what they type in and set that equal to the variable up here, divisor, which is right here. And then I set up a for loop so that the integer I keeps going through all the numbers up until it is less than or equal to the limit, which is 100. And if you remember in the math tutorial, the modulus is the operator that checks if the remainder is 0. And if something is a multiple of a number, the remainder should be 0. So I did if the variable I, which as it cycles through will be each number 1 through 100, if the remainder between that and the divisor is equal to 0, then print it out. And c.close, the name of my scanner, is really just to end the scanner. I don't think I ever showed you guys that, but that's just to end it to avoid any possible errors later down the road. And if I run it, I'm going to have to do this because my computer's messed up right now. If I type in, I'll do 6, it prints out all of the multiples of 6, as you can see. 6, 12, 18, 24, all the way down. So that's how I did it. You guys could have done it completely different. If you have any questions or comments about it, there's a comment box for that, and feel free to leave it. But today we're going to be talking about getting a random number in Java. And random numbers can be easy if, or not easy, sorry, useful if you're trying to say, I don't know, select a random object through an array. I know we haven't done arrays yet, but we will. I mean, random numbers have a ton of usages. We just haven't really gotten to many yet. But to get the, just like the scanner, we need to import something to be able to get random numbers, and that's import java.util.random. And you could also get this, like I showed you a few tutorials ago, just util.asterisk, and that imports everything from that package. But I'm just going to do random. Now down here in our main class, we have to do random, make it R&D equals new random, and there's no parameter for this. Now I'm going to make a new variable called, let's just do number. And to get a random number, you have to have an empty variable and set that variable equal to the random object's name. In this case is R&D for random. Dot next int, kind of like the scanner is. Well, pretty much is a scanner is, but with a random number, it takes a parameter, and the parameter is the limit of it's a numerical limit that you want to get random numbers between. So if I set the random, or the parameter, God, I can't speak, sorry, the parameter to 50, then I'm going to get random numbers from 0 to 49. And the reason it's 49 is because a computer, unlike humans, a computer starts counting at 0. So if it's starting at 0 and starts counting up for 50, counts up 50 times, it's only going to get to 49. So if that's what you want, then that's fine. But I usually do 1 through the limit, so I just do plus 1. So it adds 1, and it'll go from 1 to 50 instead of 0 to 49. And now if we print it like so and run it, you'll see this time I got 42. If I run it again, I got 7, 40, 19, 12, 45, 5, 11. And it can just keep going on and on and on. But yeah, pretty simple, right? All you have to do is set a variable, define it kind of like the scanner does. Just set it, make sure it the computer knows that it's going to be a random number with this. Set the numerical limit, and then do whatever you want with it. In this case, I just printed it out. It's very simple to use random numbers in Java, and they're very useful in certain cases too. So that concludes this tutorial, and if you saw the last update again, your assignment for this time, or your exercise, let's do, I'm going to have to think about this. Let's have you get a random number between 0 and with the limit being 100, again like the last exercise, but only print it out if it's between if it's between 35 or 65. So the limit is 100, get a random number between 0 and 100, and then if it's less than 65 or greater than 35, print it out. And that's your assignment, and I'll show you the solution that I'll come up with next tutorial. Hope you guys learned about random numbers and their usage. Well, didn't really go over their usages too much because we haven't gotten there. But I hope you guys learned how to use it, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.